What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Hunter x Hunter Chapter 363. We're chugging along. Uh, Also started Avatar on the channel. I apologize if you guys watched that video and I had to completely blank the whole video. I've never ran into a Viacom issue, but the very first Avatar video we upload, I think within the first hour that I had it on YouTube, it got taken down. And it was by Viacom. So what I will plan to do with that is lighten it up a little bit more. If it's still an issue, then I'll kind of play around with it and see what we can do. Jumping into this, we're on the cusp of, I don't know if some of the other princes will be interested in it, but it looks like T is going to be taught Nen. Now, the things that have been hinted about him, I think one of his bodyguards is Theta. I think that's the girl's name. I don't know if she's going to purposely steer him the wrong way, purposely teach him incorrectly, maybe teach him, something that couldn't be. I don't know. It looks like she's going to teach him, but not to maybe the full extent of what maybe everything that could be done with Nen. We'll kind of see. But either way, I'm figuring he's probably going to learn how to, given whatever his power might be. And it's kind of the one of you guys let me know. It's kind of like the example that Wing gave when he was talking about Gone. You could just feel like how reckless and evil this Nen could be. And just judging by the way his Nen Beast looks, and I think you guys let me know that I was correct in saying their Nen Beasts kind of reflect like the inner of the person, of what the person really is deep down. And just what his Nen Beast was, I don't know, it's just going to be wild. But I did get confirmation that two of them do know how to use Nen. Benjamin, the one that we did see wrestle the line, which I'm glad that was confirmed that he did. And one of the other girls, I forget which one we're talking about specifically. I don't know if it was the one that threatened the other girl when they were standing there by themselves. I'm not quite sure. And again, I know it's been a couple weeks, but if this video is able to get to 100 likes, then next week we will upload 364 and 365. If not, we'll just keep it to one because we got Avatar going. I'm going to be done with Full Metal in like 3 weeks. And we'll be taking some votes on some things and all that stuff. But chapter 364, or 363, let's go ahead and get into it. 14th Prince Wobble security team was decimated. Yes, the intel came from the military, so it's reliable. The only ones left are the 2 hunters hired from outside. So everybody that they put in place is dead. I didn't think they'd go after the infant first. Oh god. Wait, the guards for the youngest princes are all assigned by the other queens? Yes. Then it doesn't make sense, unless they eliminated their own ally to avoid suspicion. Yeah, because it's like the princes are in there to kill each other. And if the older queens, put people in place, why would you put them in place just to kill them? You might as well just let them hire their own people if you were going to go kill your own men, Actually, there are a few issues. Nen Beast. We asked all the guards on our team. None of us know anything about it, but this might be the key to the incident. Holy shit. Is this chapter 363 titled Nen Beast? We're seeing all these rooms here. I'm guessing these are the rooms of the princes, possibly? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I'm not zoomed in enough to read what this little text is on the side. Father, your little Cammy would like to clarify something. Oh, it's her. She's the one that knows how to use the Nen, I'm pretty sure. And then you guys let me know, he was the one that won the last succession battle, and then he found out everything about, the Nen Beast and the ceremony. But who does he find this out from? Is there like an elder or family that's loyal to the royal family that has all the information about like the urn ceremony and the seeds and what they do? Or where does he find this out from? Is it written down in a book or something like that? I don't know. Oh shit. Almost went blind. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. The word survival could be defined in several ways. This makes the rules for dropping out ambiguous. Cammy wishes that you'd not accept dropouts that are not biological death. Is that okay with you? Why does she want this? Does she just want to make sure that nobody, comes on later down the line and is like, change my mind, I do want to make a run for Prince. So she doesn't want anybody that should just be like, hey, I'm not interested, just let me live. Ho ho ho, the Prince also came to inquire about the rules in a different way. I'll give the same answer, word for word. The sole survivor is the official heir to the throne. How you interpret that is part of the contest. A trifling worry, Camilla. Oh god, big boy. If you believe you will be king, There's no need to bother with how others define things. That's true. Not Cammy. Cammy wants everyone in the whole world, to do what Cammy wants. First, Cammy wants all of the princes to die, ideally to volunteer to... Is she speaking in third person? Like, what's happening here? They have to think, since Camilla is going to be king, I should kill myself. And these are the two that know Nen, I'm guessing, that you guys kind of informed me about. And then, so what happens to the current king after, you know, the succession battle goes? Does he just go on about his days as, you know, someone that can advise? You know, does he tell them, like, here's all the information you know? Does he still, like, have any kind of royal standing at all? I'd be curious, because let's say, like, once he vacates that throne, let's say Camilla wins. She mysteriously dies. And there's kind of no... The princes have just recently been killed. Let's say all the princes have been killed off. She becomes king, prince, princess, queen. Within a couple days, she dies. All the other heirs have been killed. So does he just reassert power, or how does that work? What? Giving you the throne would be like hiring a rabid dog as a babysitter. Are you stupid? Cammy's no babysitter. Is she really talking to herself, or about herself in third person? Camilla, show respect to your older brother. Unbelievable, there's something wrong with this world. Cammy has to change it herself. I think she really is, like, got some split personality going on here. And of course these two are the ones that know Nen that are just over here. He's doing a really good job of drawing. This is Benjamin. He's gotten some real good panels. And this is her. Wanting something doesn't make it come true. It's just not fair. And I know they kind of, like we said, the Nen Beast kind of, you know, reflect kind of the inner owner. I'm trying to think what this says about her. Like, what are we... Is it really like what I'm seeing here, this black aura back here? Is that like it hiding its true intentions behind whatever this is? It's supposed to be a tree? Like, are these supposed to be fruits, or like, are these body parts? What is all this going on here? Father, that is the disgraceful reality of the unqualified who don't know their place. As their eldest brother, I am ashamed. Oh God, here he goes again. Again, he's getting some great panels. I, Benjamin, will personally prune the diseased branches. I swear here and now to protect the great tree of Kakin. Oh yeah, he's got the Prometheus alien-looking thing going on. Just straight Predator action. I expect great things from you. I'll kill them. First, Prince Benjamin is leaving now. I'll kill them right now. Area 1 high alert. Is leaving. Oh, is he just going now? I'll kill them all. I can't wait until we disembark. Dude is raging right now on some Uvo stuff. Like, I am curious, like, clearly what we've seen of him, he's giving off the vibes of an enhancer. Is he an enhancer? And kind of where does he rank? Like, speaking of like Uvo and Gone, I guess we never really did talk about and I don't know if it's better for another video, of where Gone got to as far as ranking in Uvo, because we really saw a master level enhancer with Uvo, you know, all the things he was able to do. We only saw Gone use it for a split second, but I'm guessing since he was able to really, you know, kind of mow down through a royal guard, clearly his potential, or what he was able to achieve and sacrifice in that time, was stronger than Uvo, because I don't think Uvo would have stood a chance against Pito, which I think is fair enough to say. So now we're talking about our man here. Where does he rank? Is he just a little bit stronger than Uvo? Is he on Gone? Is he on grown-up Gone level? I don't know if we'll ever kind of find out. We'll see. Tell Captain, bring forth Prince T to me. I don't care how, but I want him alive. I will kill him myself. Tell him that. Yes, sir. We have parasitic Nen Beast, but I'm a Nen user. Why can't I see them? I surmise that there must be a limitation that prevents the ceremony participants from seeing the Nen Beast. Or maybe there's a condition that must be fulfilled before they can. Maybe. I mean, we don't know that, but it's possible. Since this Nen Beast didn't attempt to kill 14th Prince Wobble directly, there must be rules for the Nen Beast we don't know about. Is he talking to Benjamin right now? Oh, it is. I thought this was the other prince, but this just looks like one of his guards. We must get this information right before the other princes. That is the key to the survival battle. To take action prematurely could be fatal. Are you telling me to wait? Yes, 2 reasons. Alright, Alyssa, it doesn't seem like this guy is, like, afraid to speak up. Nen Beast are the enemy. As long as you cannot see them, going off on your own is dangerous. We need to significantly alter our escort plans. The other is that emergency call. Now that Nen Beast and Nen itself are common knowledge among all the princes and guards, our advantage is almost completely lost. Yeah. And, you know, if T is like this protege of Nen, like Gon and Killua were, it's just going to be interesting to see, like, even though Gon and Killua were proteges and they picked it up real quick and were able to, you know, come up with these abilities, they were still outclassed by everybody they ran into until they put in training and training and training. I mean, like, even after all the Bisky training and everything, somebody on, like, Knuckles level, you know, would be able to handle Gon or, you know, keep him at bay. And, you know, they had put in a lot of work from Wing Sun to Greed Island to everything else, you know, Kite and all that kind of stuff. I don't know where Benjamin's skill is, but if T is clearly going to learn it in less than a year. He's going to learn it while he's on this trip. Judging by what he, you know, ends up being, manipulator, conjurer, whatever, it could just be a bad matchup, or it could also be maybe he's just that gifted that Benjamin could have, he could be a completely master level enhancer, 5 times the enhancer Uvo is, and T could just step on the scene and I guess just be that much, you know, that skilled. It'd be unfortunate that Benjamin's been training who knows how long, but like the guy said here, our advantage is completely lost. I see hunters. They all use Nen. They have more history with it and know Nen better than we do. But guarding the prince is a secondary mission for them. They don't know much about Kakin internal affairs, so we were ahead in information warfare. But with one hunter's announcement, all guards now know what they're looking for. Those who can use Nen will be on maximum alert. This means the surprise factor of our planned Nen operation assault is nullified. They can still do it. You know, maybe they just have to implement, because now it goes from we completely know Nen, we could just overpower. It could be now we can use Nen, but we got to be, you know, a little more covert with it or figure out what we can do, because T isn't, I don't think T's going to learn overnight, or even some of the others. So if you think you're stronger than some of the Nen hunter bodyguards, you can just roll through them and still implement your plan, but maybe it's too messy, and so who knows. So who opened his big mouth? But I don't understand. Why did he blab to all enemy princes on the emergency channel? He must have heard about the seed urn from Oito. Why inform the enemy princes that they discovered Nen Beast? How astute of you to notice. That bothered us too. It's most reasonable to think it was a deterrent. In fact, we've been forced to alter our plans and stand by. The hunter's true mission lies in the Dark Continent. They prefer a stalemate to avoid a confrontation before we make landfall. This coincides with the interest of the youngest prince. Lacking military power, they're undoubtedly reluctant to enter the battle. Indeed, the other hunters have now expressed a desire to proactively share information. The low-ranking princes and the hunter guards are colluding to drag this out. The situation will change depending on how they'll handle their Nen Beast. The Nen Beast and hunters' abilities are unknown factors and could easily become threats. I mean, yeah, you have no idea what those hunters are capable of Nen-wise. You don't even know. Benjamin doesn't even know what his Nen Beast is capable of, and you don't know what the other prince's Nen Beast are capable of, you know? Even though they look like they don't directly kill other princes, he can completely wipe out his men, making him vulnerable to other things. It's really not a risk worth taking, I guess. Unless, depending if you're just that confident in your Nen ability. The other older princes may also have Nen users among their personal guards. Now that they know about Nen, it's possible the other princes will seek to learn it. Summon all my private soldiers here. He's impulsive and prefers shortcuts, so he tends to be misunderstood. But if we readily reason with him and offer information, he always makes sound judgment. Being both flexible and stern, he is the only one who can lead this still developing country into becoming a superpower. Yeah, even though he looks kind of like hot-headed, and can freak out at any moment, I was worried that my man here, right here, when we didn't even see his face, he was about to take his head off. But like the man said, he was able to. He's reasoned with the information. He makes sound judgments. He's flexible and stern. It's not a bad leader. I don't think he's going to win, but all right. So he's got his whole squad here. I wonder of his men, how many of them know Nen? Hopefully, all of them. You will guard each prince as royal guards, alternating shifts with current teams. You will guard each prince. Like he's sacrificing his men to protect the other princes, or the mission is to continue to protect them and report all observations back to me. With the unknown threat of the Nen Beast, this has become an advanced, dangerous mission. I guess he just wants to know if any of them are learning Nen. What are they learning? What categories are they? What are they coming up with? Do you see anything about their Nen Beast? Possibly, but at some point, you're gonna have to strike at some point, Exercise extreme caution in asserting the abilities of the hunters in the Nen Beast. Yeah, ascertaining the abilities of the hunters in the Nen Beast. That's good. So all these men, I'm guessing these are his men that are already stationed with other princes. He's not just gonna send his guards out and be like, hey, I want you guys to stop protecting me. I want one of you in every other camp. I'm figuring they're already there, but he just called them because they're still his men, even if the other princes don't know that. You will guard each prince as royal guards, alternating shifts, or maybe not, I don't know. But either way, he looks like he's putting personal men on other princes' watch. If the enemy attacks, or if an attack seems imminent, you are authorized to use the lethal force to eliminate the enemy in the name of self-defense. Again, great shot here. Yes, sir. Balsa Milko, can you see my Nen Beast? As clear as day. It's a valiant beast, fitting for the next king. He's got one of the doper looking designs. Some of the other ones are just like, holy shit, that's creepy. What is that? What is that really made out to be? But I'm getting straight alien vibes. First Prince Benjamin. And he's got to be feeling like a lot of pressure because it's like, I'm the first prince. I'm the oldest. It should be me. I'm first in line. But I don't think he's going to get it. First Prince Benjamin sent his personal elite soldiers to guard each prince. Royal guards must be official soldiers of the royal army to qualify. Benjamin, being deputy military advisor, is the only one whose personal guards fulfill the requirement. Yeah, he can make them official soldiers of the royal army. Don't let them wander in my sight. If they set foot in the living room, they're dead. This is clearly due to the call. It's my chance to find out about Nen Beast. What would you like us to do, since you are the son of the first queen, fourth prince? You are not obligated to comply. Tell him, you idiot, I'm focusing on Nen. The one who made the emergency call desires an impasse. I want information on this hunter at once. Everybody's kind of gearing up their defenses here. T's over here just learning Nen. He doesn't care what's going on. And one of his guards is saying, since you are the son of the first queen. So is the current queen to the king his mother? Is that why she's first queen? Because she's still married to him, or I'm guessing with him? Doesn't matter? No. The onboard phones are controlled by the royal army. It's too risky to communicate with others. You could use S's ability to check on the other princes. Oh, we're back with... Yeah, so we could use some of the animals, insects and stuff. Our radios have fixed assigned channels, and we can't call guards of other princes anyway. If only I could get a different radio, but we were barred from carrying any into the prince's quarters. Maybe, but I can't search blindly. I need to narrow down the targets. It's a high-risk operation to split my attention like this, so I won't be able to sustain it for long. We're seriously short-staffed. Yeah, so is anybody gonna, like... I mean, this is kind of part of, why we're here. Somebody's got to win. Survival of the fittest. Who's going to make the longest? But Wobble's defense is no longer defense. It's a couple guys. Is anybody going to refill that back up, or that just is what it is? I don't know. Must be the first Prince Guard. Yet another spy. Yes, this is Vincent, the Royal Guard. Here are my orders by the first Prince. So I'm wondering. They said something about Benjamin. I don't know if he controls the Royal Army or whatever. Those men that he called, were those his? Was that his squad guarding him, and he decided to break them up? Or since he kind of is in control of the army or whatever you might have, he just called a group of men and said, "Hey, I want you, you, and you to go do this, this, and this." I don't know if he depleted his forces or not. I just nursed her. What's wrong? Maybe she's sleepy. I'll take her to the bedroom. Oh yeah, they don't know about the NIMBYs draining energy, do they? And new people make me nervous. I understand. We'll have him guard the entrance, maintain our shifts. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Oh shit. This is one of the maids. Well, that was close. Yes, sir. Bill, protect the prince. So somebody, this is, I'm guessing, the maid that just got stabbed in the back. Who is it? Oh shit, is this one of the guards he just put in place? Oh god. She came at me with a knife. Yes, sir, I had no choice. She was carrying what looks like a vial of poison, too. Who's he saying yes, sir, to? She must have been planning to drug someone. Wow. So I exercised my right to self-defense. Not a spy, but an assassin. Oh boy. It's 222, my lucky angel number. Kidding. Oh, so we didn't even there was no hey, how are you? He said, hey, if you have to, use force. I don't even know if he's lying here, but that maid has nothing to do with the guards or whatever. So why is he already in straight kill assassin mode? I said, what was it that Benjamin said up here? You are authorized to use lethal force to eliminate the enemy in the name of self-defense. Exercise extreme caution in ascertaining the abilities of the hunters in the NIMBYs. If the enemy attacks, or if an attack seems imminent, you are authorized to use lethal force, which he did. Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe that girl was going to poison someone. Maybe she's going to poison Kurapika, Oita, Wobble, whoever. Maybe that's true. So him eliminating her is fine. To eliminate the enemy in the name of self-defense. But why is he... I can't tell if he's continuing to attack here, or he just did what he did. He's got the gun in his hand, it looks like. But the other guy, the other guard that we have left, looks like he's actively going after him. Shouldn't it just have been, hey, this was a threat. I eliminated it. I'm here to protect, But if anybody attacks me, I'll put him. He's not going to say that, I'm authorized to use deadly force if I get attacked, but there's no hesitation here. Maybe it just looks like an easy opportunity. There's only 3 in here. I killed 1. Let me just get rid of them. That'll be interesting to see. I want to go back up to that comment about Benjamin and the army. Where was it at? First Prince Benjamin sent his personal elite soldiers to guard each prince. Royal guards, the ones that he sent, must be official soldiers of the royal army to qualify. So if you're going to be guarding the princes and seen as a royal guard, you must also be part of the royal army that is on board. Benjamin, being deputy military advisor, is the only one whose personal guards fulfill the request. So his personal guards are from the royal army themselves. Because he's deputy advisor, he's probably around the army, helps with the army, does all that. So his guards are from the actual royal army. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense. So and I'm guessing since he's charged with the Royal Army, he could just send those people out and pluck another handful. I'm just basically wondering, does he have anybody protecting him? Because at the end of the day, like we said, we know nothing about the Nen Beast. You know, it could be danger to walk around or not be guarded. They can't see the Nen Beast. None of the princes can. So who knows? There could be 10 of them showing up on Benjamin, and he wouldn't even know it. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And that's pretty much all that we had this episode. Nothing too crazy. We didn't. T isn't. I mean, he looks like he's in the process of learning Nen, but he hasn't come up with anything. I'm pretty sure Benjamin's an enhancer, just judging by his rage and his size and his form. And his attitude. Again, he's had some of the better panel drawings that we've seen. And then, is she speaking in third person? Wanting something doesn't make it come true. It's just not fair. And I'm trying to really like ascertain what the hell. She's got some like palm tree on a cloud or a flower that's like waiting to strike at the same time. I don't know, but yeah, she's definitely over here talking to herself. And I'm pretty sure these are the two that know Nen. We'll just have to wait to see how it plays out. And I'm curious, like, if this going to turn into an all-out fight, or is the assassin, as Kurapika calls it, going to be like, hey, it was just a threat, I was getting rid of it. I'm not here to kill anybody unless I'm threatened. Or is he just walking in? He's like, I got one, I got two, he's just going to start taking out bodies. We'll have to kind of wait to see how it plays out. I think that was it pretty much. And then I guess the other questions we had were, who fills in the king on the information of like the ceremony, the Nen Beast? Who fills in the next in line? And I'm guessing that'd make rational sense. Let's say Camille becomes king and she's killed all the heirs. There's no other siblings that she has, but she dies, immediately after becoming. If the current king isn't eliminated, you figured he would just take the seat of power. Until, make another heir, that kind of stuff. But, yeah, that should be about it. Trying to really ascertain what the hell her Nen Beast is, and is she talking in third person? Who informs the king? Benjamin, I'm guessing he's an enhancer and kind of where he ranks. Maybe we'll see his skill, and I can kind of make an assessment like, oh, he's not as strong as Uvo, or wow, Gone wouldn't even been able to touch him. It'd be interesting to see, like, how strong they make these characters, because of how much was built up in the anime of like, okay, the Phantom Troop was like put here, that's how strong they were. We were always trying to get to them, but we were never as strong as them. Then we get introduced to, the Royal Guards, and like their appearance, like, wow, to even get to their level seems impossible. Then we've got Miriam up here, that seems wow. So like, are we just going to get introduced to brand new characters that all of a sudden already shoot to the top of that? Like they're as strong as Royal Guards, or stronger off the bat? Just hop on the scene, I'm just as strong? I have to kind of wait to see how it plays out. But I appreciate it, guys. Again, we can get 100 likes on this video. We'll upload 364 and 365 next week. So we'll keep trying to smash that like button, as the cool kids say. And then next week we'll have Avatar. So the upload schedule for now, Patreon members, you guys will keep getting the Hunter x Hunter chapters early. But the upload schedule for now will be, I'm finished Vinland Saga on Patreon, but it'll be Monday Avatar, Tuesday Full Metal, Wednesday off, Thursday Avatar, Friday Hunter x Hunter, Saturday off, Sunday Vinland Saga. And we'll keep that going. And then once I finish Full Metal, I'll start putting out 2 Avatar videos a week. That'll replace the 2 Full Metal that are leaving. And then we need to vote on another anime or show. But I appreciate it, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. And I appreciate everybody reaching out about, the business closing and all that stuff. Y'all looking out for me. I appreciate all the kind words. And, just looking forward to the future. On to hopefully bigger, brighter things. Hopefully we can all get through 2020 and go from there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. And as always,